Welcome to this demo of a powerful resource capacity planner, designed to help you calculate the maximum amount of work a person, machine, or budget can handle over a specific period. Resource planning can quickly become overwhelming when you're trying to balance availability, demand, cost across projects. This spreadsheet solves that problem by bringing all your information together, visualizing capacity against demand, and helping you anticipate future resource needs. Let's start with the core of the tool, the Capacity and Demand tab. This is where you'll enter all your resource availability and any demand requests. First, you'll define availability. Each row in this table represents a resource, whether it's a team member, a machine, a facility, or any other asset you need to schedule. Next, add details like their role, cost per hour if you want to track expenses, and the start and end dates for their availability. If you leave the end date empty, the spreadsheet automatically uses the latest project date. Next, you'll enter how many hours that resource is available each day of the week. Once you set this weekly schedule, the tool automatically applies it across the entire date range, and that resource's full capacity is calculated instantly without having to manually fill out each day individually. Another nice feature is that if you repeat a resource name exactly, the system automatically merges those entries into one combined schedule. Here's a simple example. Let's say you want to skip a few days, like June 10th to June 12th. First, you close the current availability by setting an end date. Then you start a new availability period right after. The planner will treat that gap as unavailable time, setting the capacity to 0 for those days. Next to that is the resource request table, where you enter the demand for each resource. Start by selecting the resource name from the dropdown. The selection in the dropdown reflect to the resource name entered in the availability resource table. Then enter the project or task name, its start and end dates, and the requested hours for each day of the week. At the top of the tab, you'll also find two quick lookup tools. One shows all projects or tasks assigned to a specific resource. The other shows all resources assigned to a specific project or task. Now let's head over to the Gantt View tab, where everything comes together visually. This is your interactive timeline, giving you a detailed picture of capacity and demand across your planning window. You can switch between several display styles. In the default view, you can see each resource's available capacity shown in green, followed by their demand displayed in dark gray. When you switch to the capacity minus demand view, you'll see each resource's remaining capacity already calculated, with the demand shown just below it. Next, in the utilization percentage view, the layout is similar to the capacity minus demand view, but instead of raw numbers, you see each resource's capacity expressed as a percentage. So you can easily spot anything that's fully utilized or goes beyond their available capacity. In the order by project/task view, the layout changes completely. Instead of focusing on individual resources, it groups everything by project first, and then shows the resources requested for each project. This view makes it easy to see which projects are consuming the most capacity and how resources are allocated across your projects. Each view helps you spot shortages, surpluses, and conflicts immediately, and you can choose whether to calculate everything in hours or cost. By default, the chart starts at the earliest project date, but you can override it by entering your own start date to shift the calendar. On the top right, you'll find filters for resources, projects, and roles. These let you adjust the chart to focus on a specific person or team, a single project, or even an entire department. You can also switch the timescale by week, month, or quarter, giving you the flexibility to analyze capacity and demand over any period that makes sense for your planning. Now let's jump into the Dashboard tab. As you enter your capacity and demand, the dashboard automatically pulls everything together, giving you key metrics and clear visual summaries that help you understand your overall workload at a glance. Here, you'll find the total capacity and demand broken down by day, week, or even month, so you can quickly get a sense of how efficient your resources are allocated at different timescales. You'll also find the average workload by weekday, which shows how your resources are generally distributed throughout the week. These averages help smooth out daily fluctuations and give you a clearer picture of what a typical workload looks like during normal operations. The dashboard also gives you deeper insights into how your resources are being used. You'll see resource utilization and role utilization, which highlight the total demand on each resource and role and show how that demand compares to their available capacity. You'll also get insights into total project demand, making it easy to see which projects require the most time or budget. Below that, you can view each project's length, allowing you to compare durations at a glance. There's also a role requirements by project, giving you a clear picture of where your resources are most needed. Moving back to the top, you'll find key metrics including average capacity, average demand, and average utilization rate, as well as the total number of resources, projects, and roles. You'll also see overall project duration, along with total capacity and total demand. Whether you're managing a small team or coordinating a complex portfolio, this planner makes it easy to run what-if scenarios. You'll be able to see how different changes impact your workload and whether your available capacity truly aligns with your demand. Thanks for watching. I hope this tool helps you streamline your planning, optimize workloads, and achieve smoother project execution.